What did you buy, Missy? Oh, look! The van's full of trees again.
Well, they were really cheap and we wanted trees. Rosie, do you want to tell us what you bought? Those plants?
Oh, I have here an unidentified pepper that we think is a chili.
Yep.
And a nice little mint.
And where are they going to go?
They're going to go in my little garden.
In July 2021, with the increase in travel restrictions caused by Brexit and the pandemic, we decided to buy off-grid land in Portugal to live a more sustainable lifestyle.
Follow along with our journey as we turn our beautiful but derelict land into our very own slice of off-grid heaven. Wildlands. Look at all the beautiful leaves. To try and guess what they all are. That's a beautiful one. It's very. Are you ready to play Guess That Tree? So this one is an avocado. And this one, looking a bit droopy, needs a bit of water, is a persimmon.
Rosie's favourite fruit.
It is. This one here, with quite unique looking leaves all bunched up like that, is a kumquat. This one here, thick, dark, waxy leaves, is an orange. New Hawk. Very sweet juice apparently. Let's go with this one. This one is an apple. Fuji. This one with his leaves all falling off. Wonder if you can guess what this one is. That's its trunk. It's a plum. No, it's a nectarine.
I was going to say.
Dope. It looks like a plum though. I was getting confused because we have this one over here. Little tiny leaves, all in little clusters. This one is a nut. It is an almond. And this one here leaves starting to go yellow for the autumn. This one is our plum tree. This one here is the tallest blueberry I've ever seen. Myrtles. This one. Beautiful leaves, looking very healthy. Can you guess what it is? It's a lemon. And this one here, it's more of a bush than a tree. This one is a red currant. This one with the big fuzzy leaves, and it grows on a bit of a vine. It's a kiwi. That one's Rosie's. Thanks for playing Guess That Tree.
And then he's cleared the next terrace and two down, which you can see here, and he's also dug some holes around which are for trees. So we've moved our plans again, always fluid being off grid. So if you remember, we were going to have our fruit forest up on the other side of the shower, which you can just see the shower here. So over in this clearing to the left of the lower part of the drive, but we decided the earth there was extremely hard and very granity, and these terraces have been farmed for many, many years in a past life. So the soil is lovely, not very compacted. So Frank's just cleared out all the debris and dug another 2 hugel beds like the one at the top that was in the last video. So there's 1 hugel bed just here, and then in the distance in the corner there's another one here. So he's also created some tracks, and we told him not to displace too much of the topsoil. So you can see the soil is lovely and crumbly. It's very dry at the moment, but we've got a lot of rain coming in a few days. So this is going to be our fruit forest, and Frank's dug holes about 3 meters apart following Missy's locations. We left this section here just by the boulders free of holes, to be a path, but also later in the day it's shady all here for quite a few longer hours than the rest of the terrace. So looking good. So lots of holes, saving us digging them. I'm not sure my compost that I made is going to go round. So you get your bearings. If I come to here and pan you around, you can see through this area here. So we've decided to leave this wild, but we will create a path through the wildness here. So there's a quince just in front of me, which is very poorly. And there's some debris here, which we're going to leave for wildlife. And then you can see through the distance is Rosie's tent. There's the back of the shower. So the trees we've got are mature but young. So they're 4 or 5 foot high. So I don't think we'll get much fruit for quite a number of years. And they won't form big canopies for quite some time, but we've left enough gaps. And then we're going to plant all manner of vegetables underneath. And again, we've kept everything that was worth keeping. So this old fig that's reshot, we've kept her. We've kept all the oaks and the cork oaks. So we've got a couple of little corks. No, they're holly oaks. A couple of holly oaks there. We've kept this other old and rather knackered looking quince. And then some more figs here, which we've kept. Really big oak there, which is lovely. A couple of baby oaks, some more baby oaks in front. They've all been kept, and we're now going to start planting the fruit forest. Very exciting.
No, I know where I'm going.
So what you got first, Missy?
This one's a nectarine.
Nice.
You just hold that, Rose, just gently, so it doesn't fall over, and I'll put your blueberry in a pot so you can carry that.
I don't think that I picked the type this one is, but I think I chose it because it had a thick stem. That might have been the persimmon that I'm mixing it up with. But it's definitely already looking like a tree.
So Rosie has blueberry, and I have a nectarine.
Over by our tree planting area, we already have 2 little fig trees that were growing here before it was all cleared. Currently we've got a blueberry and a nectarine waiting to be planted, but there are many more to come. Now you might notice this fig tree already has a lot of figs, even though it's a very small one. So we've already got 2 little trees here.
We've got a pear and an apple. I don't have a pair of apples. And I think they're going to go in the slightly shadier spot, because they don't mind a bit of shade.
Oh, good for crumble.
Granny Smith?
Yeah.
I chose a Granny Smith.
They're great for crumbles.
Here comes Granny.
Yep.
And that's the 3rd hugel bed, where Frank buried more of the debris from the now to be fruit garden. What you got there?
Kumquat.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah. Little orange guy.
have a mango.
A mango!
Mango.
I think he'll like this.
He's a big girl, or big boy.
Yeah.
Lovely leaves. What do you got, Martin?
Avocados.
Oh,
And a mango, maybe. And here, Missy's got a mango.
Mango and a persimmon.
Nice.
that's the mango hole.
So a few weeks ago we made up the compost, which is made out of donkey poo, horse poo, chicken poo, a lovely forest floor, mulchy leafy stuff, some granity gravelly stuff for drainage, and it's kind of like
Rose, leave that one. Thanks.
a slightly watered down, more basic version of the Emily White method of tree planting, which is to, where possible, try and replicate the forest floor. So the twigs, as they rot down, they create microbes, little air pockets, which you get in the woods. It's a slightly watered down because the holes actually should be about 1 metre square, which is a bloody big hole, and the soil here is very nice, quite free draining as well. So the holes we've got Frank to dig for us are about 1/2 metre deep and 1/2 metre square. Just getting the roots out a bit. And then Emily White was a Victorian lady, so her logic was if you have a round hole, it's the same as a plant pot, so the roots go round. Whereas if you have a square hole, although obviously the roots can still go round, the idea is when they get to the corner they're more likely to go this way than round. It's supposed to be a healthier way of planting. So let's put a bit of the topsoil. But even at, it's probably a bit over 1/2 metre, it's a big bloody hole, isn't it? It stayed lovely and damp, this soil that Frank dug out. Very moist. Killing my back. Video I watched, guy did this barefoot. Upgrade to that in the next one. So that'll work.
About 15 more to go, yeah?
Yeah. So there we go. She's all planted. And Rosie and I came up afterwards and put a strawberry in around the bottom. And that's settled in already. Got our leaves up. So thanks very much for watching as we start planting the fruit forest. And we'll be using permaculture techniques with guilds around the trees. So we'll go through that in subsequent subsequent videos for those of you that are not familiar with those principles. Something that's new to us, so we'll be learning as we go as well. So thanks for all your lovely comments, particularly on dear old Bogey's video that we posted up a few days ago. He's been slightly better for the last few days, but it's still very sad because it's just a matter of time really, so we're just playing it day by day. I think he'll be going back to the vets this week just to see how he's getting on. So thank again for your likes and subscribes, and do leave us a comment if you've got any questions on the wildlands or on the fruit forest, and we'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.